good old Doppler for God. I don't think that would be good.
Good old
Let's
Doppler.
go to our good old Doppler. And this guy, Global Outlook Doppler.
Oh, I like that.
Not bad, but it's got to be a little more localized. I don't think Dopplers are very global.
Right.
For your outlook.
All right. What is ROF on the screen right now?
Uh-oh. Rough.
ROF.
Is that the weather? Seismic monitor. Region of fucking...
But stuff is happening all the time, right?
Well, yeah, there are about
ridge
1,000
of fire,
earthquakes a
or
year.
rim of fire, they call that.
So, by the way, if
That's
you're
all
a
the
psychic,
faults
you should be able to predict
in the Pacific.
an earthquake. It's almost 3 a day.
Oh, God, the science guy. Bill Nye, the science guy with his bow tie.
K2 in these places, that's the border or the boundary between these two enormous
CNN
tectonic
is claiming that the
Tectonic
planet
Greek
is
for
angry.
builder. The Earth is built.
Yes.
And you're gonna try not to get into God about this, but this is the kind of stuff that gets into religious. You gotta argue religion about this because it's looking bad for Earth right now.
But it's not you know what it is though? It's not, you can't look
Earth
at this
is
and think
taking
it's
some blows.
religion. You can't look at this and think it's religious. You gotta look back at when people wrote the shit in the Bible and stuff and think they thought it was religion.
Right.
So they wrote it down like, oh, God did this. Meanwhile, you learn later on, no, it's just this big ball of mesh we live on, just kind of yawns every so often and scratches its back.
It's just trying to shake some fleas.
Yeah, shakes fleas like the wet dog.
Just trying to shake off some fleas right
I
now.
never
Some
knew
of the
how much
crap
this,
off of it.
how awesome the Earth was until I just was on a cruise ship, just floating on the Earth, floating on
think
water,
great.
and just going. Like, first of all, you stand on the edge and you just want to jump in.
Yeah.
Because that's how powerful it is. You just want to just die when you see the ocean. Yeah. You just go, let me just die, because this is too scary.
It's too big and I'm too small.
Yeah, and it's just like you just know the Earth can just kill you anytime it wants, man.
Do you know what a speck you are on that boat? That huge casino, fucking a floating hotel, standing up, it's as big as the Empire State Building, and you are a speck that isn't even distinguishable. You cannot see little tiny thing. That a little wave
there, you think it's
a wave that would be the hugest, sickest tidal wave that would swallow that boat like nothing. Wouldn't even be a ripple.
Easily. It's just like standing over the edge. At night, I had to just step back, close it, curl up like a little baby, and know that I'm nothing. Because that's how the ocean makes you feel.
What cruise line you go on?
Some goofy thing I did for like
Was it
Comedy
good?
Central. I think it was the old people one, not Carnival, but the one that old people go with their families.
Royal Caribbean?
Royal Caribbean,
That's the one I went on.
And
I love the Royal Caribbean.
It's creepy, dude.
Yeah, you get gone on the balcony at night?
I just go out there. You hear something calling you in. That's why you know those sirens when they say
sirens.
It's just that something calls you to jump in the water.
When you see the little, like the white foam from the boat, and it's so like quiet, all you hear, because you don't even hear the engines of the boat anymore. These things are amazing, but you hear the actual ship going through the water. So you hear like a hissing whoosh whoosh sound, and just nothingness.
It's creepy, man.
And it's totally dark. You look out to the horizon,
and
you're
you're
don't
looking
see anything.
for hundreds or thousands of miles of
but
just
it's
more
just
water,
blackness of water.
You get freaked out in those situations where you just want to go back inside.
Yeah,
to feel like that your life really is important, and you'll go listen to that singer hack up Titanic, just anything to make you feel human.
I sit out there
like your life is important.
Just go. Let me just die now.
Right. Don't ask me why, but the first cruise I took, you ever look out over that ocean with night vision goggles? It's hysterical. It is really creepy. But you just don't ask me why I had night vision goggles.
Why? We gotta ask, obviously.
See, the balconies are very dark at night, and people tend to have sex on them. And with the night vision, you could see people.
Did you get to see stuff
on there?
See, this is fantastic. Now we're getting somewhere. I really appreciate how bad you make me feel because I mess with prostitutes.
Yeah.
But the real creepy shit just came out. Night vision. You are
it actually
a covert pervert. covert Persian.
I brought it because I just wanted to see what the ocean at night kind of the look of it.
You just said why you brought it.
But then you realize, because I had never been on a cruise before.
You discover other uses.
I had no idea that the balconies were set up like they were, or that you could see that. I just brought it to see at night into the ocean.
And you can't just look. You had to lean over the ocean with night vision goggles and probably a clamp to hold itself to the top.
They can believe he's a window washer.
I'm rappelling down the side of the ship.
Anthony brought a whole SWAT kit.
He's like Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible. Yeah. Just to see some fucking.
He landed on somebody else's balcony and just took his little thing off and said, "Pardon me, ma'am," and just walked through the room.
It was just an extra perk that having the night vision goggles with me. I didn't go there going, I'm going to look at people or see what happens at night.
So you don't think God just has anything to do with this stuff?
Nah, I think it's all just. I think it's the chicken egg chicken thing. It's one of those things where people think it's religion that's happening now, but the fact of the matter is this shit was happening back then, and they saw it as religion.
I think the planet's a living organism.
It's a planet. And this whole thing is alive.
Think an asteroid? Think one of those big ones going to hit us soon in our lifetime?
It could something could screw up. What if the sun just goes out?
That's what.
Why do we think that fucker's got to stay lit the whole time?
There's plenty of hydrogen fuel to burn for many years, and slowly it'll grow. And
it's like, how the hell do you know?
What if one day,
right? It just goes out tomorrow.
Why not?
Well, all our calculations say that. Right. Well, there you go, trying to be God. And you just,
if you think
we know that there's a lifespan of at least our sun is middle age right now, and it'll last for another 10 gazillion years, and then slowly grow, and then.
If you think your life means anything in the end, go to the Grand Canyon for a reality check.
That's a good one too.
For a fucking reality check. Me and my brother, we hiked all the way down to the bottom and back, down to the river and back. And you go down, and you'll hear some of these experts on their mules with the people that are on the mules with them, and they'll start explaining shit. And they'll say, "You see that part of the wall? Now you got to remember, this thing drops down miles, right? But they'll point out a piece that's maybe I don't know, maybe 20 feet thick, and they'll basically say, yeah, that took about 100,000 years to erode." And then you look from that point all the way down like miles, going,
Did you ever
You ain't shit. We ain't shit in the end.
You know, it takes about a year for them to start making documentaries about all the thing that's like, New Orleans documentaries are coming out already, but the real good tsunami ones, and the explanation of just what happened, the pressure, and then it just the Earth just moved, and everybody died. Right. They said that it stopped. The Earth stopped spinning for a second. It was so powerful. That
kind of wobbled a little bit.
That creeps me. It's like you just go, how can? You just go, damn. You know, you just sit there and you just say, how do you keep going when you know the Earth can just take it? You know, knock you out of here.
I was in a rainforest in Seattle, Washington. Well, it's actually not Seattle, but in the woods there. The whole rainforest. And we were hiking around, right? And you see trees that are as big as this room in thickness, all right? So what is that, at least 20 feet across? You see trees, you can't even comprehend how long it took to get this big, right?
A little sapling.
Right, it started with like just a little seed somewhere, right? And these things are massive. They're saying some of these trees, I don't remember exactly, like 400 or 500 years old, right? And then you see these same trees in other parts of the forest that fell down. Okay?
Right.
And this is where you realize you're nothing in the grand scheme of things. You see trees now that are growing out of these rotted trees that have been growing out of the rotted trees for easily 100 years.
Yeah.
It's why, I mean, and you know, I'm just like learning that all them fires we worry about, that's like, that's Nature does that. We need fires right now. We just need to burn up some shit.
Gotta burn some of this away.
This has to go.
The first time someone told me
lightning hits, it starts a fire.
Gotta burn.
The first time someone told me that Earth was a living organism, I laughed, like, shut up. But you really start to pay more and more attention.
It's
the truth. And
in the Matrix, if we were smoking pot, we'd be freaking out stories.
What in the Matrix they said
we're all paranoid.
In the Matrix they said what? We're the cancer of Earth or whatever?
Yeah.
We're just little cancer cells.
Yeah, we're like a virus
trying to destroy us. Earth.
We're just a virus crawling around on this thing. You know? We're just like this living bug that's fucking everything up, but you know something, in the scheme of things, we're not doing shit. Like people, we gotta save the planet, and you humans, we're polluting the planet. If we were gone for any real length of time, the Earth would just cover up any existence, any evidence that we were ever here.
That's what I think about. Are we going to be dinosaurs? Are people going to just find us, dig us up, and then go, you know, what? This was
what was this?
Negatoris Simonis here. Well, this was
or worse, if there's just never anyone to ever dig us up. Dude. It just goes on
some kind of big head.
Just some vines covering
shit. Some armless brain creature that comes on around us. Somebody with white eyes that sees in the dark.
You see on the Discovery Channel recently that whole city that was in the Congo that they're discovering? Did you see that one yet? I mean, I don't know. Maybe someone can help me out, but they basically have seen this thing that is hundreds of miles of a city that has been completely grown over now.
Oh, this stuff we haven't seen or found or anything.
They said deep in the Congo was a civilization that one day just stopped existing because I guess they expanded too much or whatever and they couldn't handle. I don't know exactly what happened.
You think we'll be gone soon? Like New York City will just be gone and somebody will discover it?
Nothing left.
Well, the Congo,
take a broom and go, whoa.
This ancient city, they're discovering like roads and stuff, and it's unbelievable because now the trees have pretty much taken back the forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was still a part of it, so maybe someone could help me out on the phones.
They'll find like the Empire State Building, like with the little.
And you think with the little brush?
With the little brush. Wait a minute.
Just like he'll be digging a little hole and just see the tip of the antenna from the Empire State Building and go, I think I found something. There may be something under here.
Jerry, come here. And his name's still Jerry.
Help me dig.
7,000 years from now, it's Jerry. Jerry.
It's still a goddamn Jerry. It's not like a Sarnak or something. It'll be Jerry.
Charles, come here. I found something.
Not some weird futuristic name. It's still Jerry.
Just Jerry in the year 7,000. Jerry. Albert, come here. Albert in the year 7,000. I'm from the future. What's your name? Pete.
Pete,
what year are you from? 12,006.
Pete?
Pete. Your name is Pete?
Oh, I get it. You took a name from our time so as to make us more comfortable. What's your real name? Nah. Just Pete.
Pete. How you doing? Well, my name is Pete from the future.
Shit don't change. Just doesn't. You're absolutely right, Patrice. 12,000 fucking years from now, there's just going to be Pete and Bob and Ed.
Yeah. I think his name's going to be Doppler.
And they're still going to work. And they're still going to want to drink on the weekend.
And still no flying cars.
No flying car, no Mylar suits.
Of course.
That's why I want to live forever. That's the only reason I want to live forever. Just to see stuff.
Yeah.
Damn
something different.
Just to see, you know, the Jetsons.
The change.
Damn.
Because it's still the same. You know, Ray, the cars look great and all, but that's the same motherfucking thing we're in that the Henry Ford was puttering around on back in the early 1900s.
I mean, we can fly, so you know there's possibilities. You know, you're gonna be able to.
How much has the plane changed since the Wright brothers took off? It's the same.
I think a lot, probably. Right?
Yeah, but the principle all the same. Where's just the hovering
principle of nature, right? Yeah.
Where's still just the flying car? Where's the hovering thing? Where's the jetpack? We were promised a jetpack.
We were promised a jetpack.
We were promised a jetpack and flying cars.
Where is the jetpack?
Pete, when will it? We still don't have that thing down. I'm sorry, guys.
What? The what?
The jetpack.
I think that we do.
Why?
But we're not responsible enough to have the jetpack
or the flying car.
Can you imagine if all of a sudden? Can you imagine if all of a sudden a store opened up and you could get your jetpack tomorrow?
People falling out of the sky.
We gotta be prepared for jetpacking.
That's
the
whole,
probably right. Yeah.
And flying cars is another.
Some of this technology, I think you have to wait for everyone around you to catch up to you.
You think we're ready for 16 lanes of traffic stacked up on top of each other like it's on Star Wars?
They're ready, man, but they're just waiting for us to develop more.
Yeah,
they're ready.
We stink.
Who's they?
If you had if you had your own...
you're letting Patrice in on the secret.
Here's what I want to say about them. This is the thing like aliens, right, Opie?
Yeah.
The thing, I go like this. This whole thing about aliens. And that we know there's aliens, like the government.
Mm-hmm.
But the government's made up of people. So you think there's people out there that see aliens and they just keep it to themselves. They go home. Hey, we got a secret here. I know there's aliens, but I got my shit together where I don't say there's aliens.
Right. That's a great way to look at it.
You know what I mean?
You know why? Because people think those people that know are constantly in brick windowless buildings What about when he's at a cookout with his family or something?
Nigga, I saw.
That's when it would come out.
And they got brains, and they got big eyes. Like, it's like, like these dudes are so, like the president knows there's aliens, and they're keeping it secret from little old stupid us.
He's not picking up the phone when he's in his secured, like, office. Gotta use this swipe card to get into and going, yes, there's aliens, I see them, they're here in the building. But when he's bowling...
Sweetie, how was your day today?